she is a Moluccan cockatoo. So these Moluccan cockatoos are found in Indonesia, on one of the islands called Seram. So we named her Gucci because over in Indonesia they make handbags out of these birds. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. She came with that name. She actually was adopted from the Gabriel Foundation, a very well-known parrot rescue here in Colorado, one of the largest in the country. So we adopted her when she was 7 years old, and she's now 10. So she's very talented. We just goes to show that you can't teach an old bird new tricks. Hey Gucci, you've been pretty rude so far, but why don't you wave to everybody? All right, thank you. How about wave to these people over here? All right. She gets so excited to come out here and see kids. She loves kids, don't you? Yes, you do. She thinks they're just great. We're going to show you. I'm going to step up. Oh, get your toenails caught. Parrots, especially the large parrots like the big cockatoos and the big macaws, have the strongest beaks of any bird in the world. And they need that strong beak because they eat things. Do you think she's done this before? Yeah. They need that strong beak because in the wild they eat things like palm nuts, which are very tough to get into, and fruit, and they tear up limbs and they eat the leaves and stuff. What are you doing? Thank you. Oh, that was a nice kiss. All right. Well, I'm going to need a volunteer here to show you just how strong her beak is. You want to give me a hand? What's your name? Carly. Well, thank you for coming up. We're going to show you just how strong this beak is. I want you to stick your finger out. We're going to stick that finger in her beak, okay? No, I'm kidding. All right, we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to block her so she can't see what I have in my hand here. Right here we have some Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are one of the toughest nuts that we have in our grocery stores, right? Your parents know how hard it is to open up a Brazil nut. So I'm going to give you this Brazil nut, and I'm going to give her a Brazil nut as well. Now this Brazil nut is nowhere near as tough to get into as a palm nut, which they find in their grocery stores out in the rainforest. This nut is nothing compared to that, so you can imagine how tough a palm nut would be. But I'm going to give her this Brazil nut, and you're going to have a race. You're going to see who can open it up first. I want you to use your hand, and I want you to just try to open it up. Okay, ready? Go! I'm going to give you a start, too. Ready? Go! All right. We'll see how long it takes her to get through that nut there. Oh, I hear some cracking. I don't hear cracking from your end. What? Do you need to work out some more? Did you eat your Wheaties this morning? No Wheaties? All right. Actually, I made a deal, and that's all you get to eat today, too. So I hope you can get in there. I mean, look, she's through the shell already. She's eating some of the meat already from that palm nut, or from that Brazil nut. I can't believe you're going to let a bird beat you. She's just a little tiny bird. She weighs almost a pound. That's it. All right, Carly, I set you up. We know that there isn't anybody in this room. Thanks much, Carly. There isn't anybody in this room that can open up a Brazil nut with their hands. So we just show you the strength and the leverage that goes into a beak on a macaw or a cockatoo. Actually, that beak has about 1,200 pounds of pressure per square inch in that beak. If they were able to get that beak around your thigh bone, they could just snap it in half. But of course, they're way too small. So we're fortunate. But don't stick your fingers in there. All right, Gucci. Are we ready to go back? Are we ready to go back now? Okay, I think she's ready. Now the big test is to see if she's truly ready. There we go. You're showing us step up. So parrots are very intelligent creatures. They have to be very intelligent in the rainforest to be able to find their flock mates, to be able to find food that only grows seasonally, and to be able to escape predators and escape other things. Because a lot of the parrots are in danger. And Gucci, the Moluccan cockatoos, are one of the most endangered parrots in the world. And partly because they come from such a small areas, one or two islands out there in Indonesia. And other things because pet trade has taken a lot of birds. In the United States and now in Europe, as of this year, Europe also has a ban on importing wild parrots into their country. So that's helping these guys out a whole lot. Are you ready to go back? Okay. We'll let you go back now. All right, Gucci. So Gucci is Moluccan cockatoo. We've got another very intelligent bird. Actually makes Gucci kind of look like a dunce. It's actually one of the most intelligent animals on the earth. And one that you might recognize, you recognize his cousin from around here. Her name is Horton, and she's going to come back from right back there as well. Horton, come here, bud. Come here. All right, there we go. Yeah, you guys say she's a crow, right? But she's actually an Asian and European species of corvid called a rook. But her cousin is the crow and the raven. Now, crows and ravens are very intelligent creatures. They've actually been shown to make and use their own tools to get food. They will take a twig, strip it of its leaves, poke it inside of a decaying log, and aggravate the little grubs, the little worms that are inside of there. And once they do that, the little grubs will latch onto the twig, and they pull them out, and they have dinner. Mmm, grubs, right? Mmm, yummy. Very nutritious. Corvids, oh, where are you going? Back up here. She's actually molting some of her wing feathers, so she may not fly as well today. And she knows that. We were out all yesterday gardening, and she was flying around quite a bit, but she still isn't as good as flying right now. But these guys are known as scavengers. You guys know what that means? No? Well, a scavenger, what's a scavenger?
When they try to find meat that's already dead.
They try to find meat from an animal that's already dead. Yep. So these guys, we call them nature's recyclers, because they're a scavenger, just like a vulture. Or those hyenas you see running around, right? Oh, wait a minute. We're not in Africa, are we? So these guys are nature's recyclers. They help us keep our earth clean so that we're not knee-deep in dead rabbits, right? We like these guys quite a bit. They have very strong stomachs and the ability to eat almost anything. I mean, not anything. She's the one that gets the leftovers from what all the other birds eat, because she'll eat it. All right, Horton, we're going to show you just how smart you are, aren't we? Do you guys know how important recycling is?
Yeah.
Hi. Recycling aluminum cans is very important, because aluminum is made from a mineral called bauxite. And bauxite is found heavily in the rainforest, in the dirt in the rainforest. And so to get new bauxite, you have to dig up rainforests to get that. So by recycling aluminum cans, you guys are saving habitat and homes for birds like Gucci. All right, Horton, we're going to show you just how important it is. Get this can, right there. Come on, girl. All right, come over here. And now, right here. I know there's food down there. You know it. That's how smart you are, huh? All right, good job, Horton. I mean, if Horton can do it, you guys definitely can, right? All right, let's try that again. That's what we brought here. All right, good job. Very good. Well, we've got one more. We'll see, and this is a tougher one. It's smaller. It's more compact. It's an organic soda. All right, there we go. That was pretty neat. I'll just show you just how smart one of these birds can be. Okay, Horton, are you ready to go back? We'll get you back there to Graciela.
Fly.
All right, there we go. Horton.